Us now to react is Pennsylvania Congressman John Joyce. Congressman, thank you so much for being here. What does this mean for the prospects of a bipartisan solution to this problem that really has the nation's attention at this moment?
The actions yesterday in the United States Senate were unacceptable. The Justice Act, brought forth by Senator Tim Scott, and on the House side by former law enforcement official, now Congressman Pete Stauber, address the issues. They address the needed transparency, accountability, and the additional training that would be provided for law enforcement. Every American, every member of Congress should get behind the Justice Act. As Senator Tim Scott said, this is the time to address this issue. This is not the time to say no.
Well, they needed 7. They got 3. Let's take a look at the non-GOP senators who voted to advance the Justice Act. You see them on your screen right there. You know, there are a few points of contention in this, and we can pull this up, and that includes qualified immunity for police. That includes data collection on use of force, how to ban chokeholds, and de-escalation training. It just seems to me like these are really major sticking points. Do you think there's going to be any way to get this done in a bipartisan manner?
Jillian, there has to be a way. The American people are looking to Congress to find a solution, a bipartisan solution. The Justice Act brings forth the necessary solution. It's time to bring that to the floor and vote for it.
All right, let's switch topics. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut now requiring a 14-day quarantine for those coming from hard-hit states. You're in Pennsylvania there. Are you guys really worried about a second wave yourself?
Federalism allows every state to make its own regulations, and Americans have followed the rules. We are ready to get back to work. We've protected our families, our neighbors, our friends, and America wants to return to work. We want to see a great American recovery.
Sir, I'm from Pennsylvania. My family still resides in Montgomery County, so I'm very familiar with what's going on outside of Philadelphia. You know, it's been frustrating for people because Pennsylvania, as you know, has been, it seems like one of the last for you know, different openings. Hair salons haven't even opened. Philadelphia and surrounding counties haven't moved into the green phase just yet. That's happening later this week for certain areas. But I think the fear amongst many in Pennsylvania and certain parts of Pennsylvania is, you know, we're just getting into the green phase there, and you're seeing spikes in some numbers in some areas across the state. As things are just starting to reopen, are they going to have to backtrack at all? What do you think about that?
I think it's time that we recognize that there's 2 components to the COVID-19. There's the health aspect, and we've done the appropriate mitigation. But there's also the economic impact. And Pennsylvanians, Jillian, in your home county, and America wants to get back to work. We're willing to face what we've done. We're willing to continue the social distancing. We're willing to do what we need to do to get back to work.
Yeah, and as you saw that map there, Pennsylvania really